The dress code should not change my style because I identify with my colleagues.
Right.
I was elected in fact I was in a short the day I was campaigning. In my last campaign as the senator, as the MP for Makadara, I was in a short. So my dress code should not change my leadership style. I never change my dress code because of that criticism from my haters. I have a message.
And the question is,
it has a very good message.
I love haters, okay.
Yeah.
Do you think you can be able to sell Nairobi as an investment destination? As a senator of Nairobi, dressed the way you are, and with your haircuts, is it possible?
It depends on the meetings I'm attending, the forums, the functions, and I've already explained. When I go to the Senate, I'm smartly dressed in a suit. When I go for investment meetings, I'm very smartly dressed in a suit. So that has nothing to do with my even different hairstyle.
Recently, you asked those people, or the youth who had firearms in Nairobi, to return firearms in exchange for 50,000 each. Was that the wise thing to do? Was it like rewarding crime?
No, it was not rewarding crime because it was a reward I was offering to our youths. We've got so many problems the youth are facing today, the joblessness problem, idleness problem, poverty problem we are facing today. So that was a reward, and it really worked, by the way, because so far I've surrendered over all the youths, the criminals in Nairobi County, within my county, I've surrendered over 16 guns. I think Kimai was here. Would have confirmed that 16 Seskas, 47 rifles. I normally give them 50,000. It's true. I also empower them. I empower their families, their wives. I pay school fees for their children.
After giving them this 50,000 shillings for the guns they return, how sure are you they're going back to buy guns?
I normally.
What else do you do to follow up?
I closely monitor them. As we are talking now, I've formed another group called Team Sonko Rescue Team. We are, wherever there are disasters, bomb blast, we are always there. They are working at a fee. I've recruited from each and every constituency 300 youths. Even right now, they're in Karen. There's a church which was demolished yesterday, PCA Karen. They are reconstructing that church. Through the assistance of police, we closely monitor them.
Right. You talked about helping people. Many criticize you for giving handouts to people. You have done that yourself and you have told it that you help people. How do you think it helps them after that? I mean, after giving somebody handouts.
You've talked of handouts. Maybe you can term them handouts, but me I don't term them as handouts because these are the same people who voted for me. I don't expect a woman to come all the way from Kawangware or get the right to bring his or her problem in my office. Then you expect her to go back walking to. I have to give them bus fares, but of late I've been having good initiatives, women empowering projects. I give women empowering projects to these women. I give them money. They form themselves in groups. I give them money on the merry-go-round groups.
Right.
Youths have been given. I've got even evidence here with me.
What you do there?
So what I do to them.
Okay.
These are saloon equipment I give to women.
Right.
These are garbage collection equipment I give to youth. These are mini buses I pay deposits.
You're not in good terms with any of these two. Why?
I'm not a sympathizer of corruption. Corruption is still rampant in Nairobi County. The Auditor's General report was released just the other day, and during the first months when the governor took office, there was misappropriation of funds. I've got evidence. I've tabled this case before Senate. It's still under investigation. We've recently passed the Division of Revenue Bill in the Senate. We are going to table another bill once we resume. We are still on vacation. The allocation of county funds. I'm going to move an amendment. All the counties under the Auditor's General probe before we sit together, especially with the governor. Let him account for the funds which were allocated to the Nairobi County by the Transition Authority, by the national government first. There was a school land that was grabbed in Kamukunji by land grabbers. I wrote to the governor a very good letter. Then the governor replied, a very positive reply that we are going to revoke this title. I tabled this later in the court, and an order was issued in my favor. The spirit wrote to me, and then I wrote another letter to the same governor on matters pertaining to public expenditure, how is spending after getting the business general. Then the governor decided to go personal. He wrote me a very funny letter using me.
Okay, because the governor is not here, we can go to that. And we really
you just call him here,
we really hope,
yes,
we really hope we can get. We will invite the governor and Dr. Evans
evidence to the anti-corruption, to the Ethics and Corruption Commission. I've got 18 files.
But we will, like I said, the governor is not here. But we hope to invite the governor and see about the truth of this. We invite you, Dr. Evans Kidero, Governor of Nairobi County. Finally, this has been asked severally, but I'll still ask you, what is the source of your wealth?
I buy land, I sell, I buy houses at low price, I sell. That is my business. I don't deal in drugs. I know we are coming to that. Those were allegations of that raised during when I was in the 10th Parliament. But those allegations are clear.
Okay.
Previously, I went to New York with my speaker and I was clear. The more I give, the more I get. The more I give, the more I receive. So I thank God for that. When I was seeking for votes from the great people of Nairobi, there are pledges that I gave, and I'm honoring my pledges. I still give my salary, and I still give my salary. Whatever I get, I'll be giving to the great people of Nairobi.
You get to look at your phone here, click off your phone, and look at that. That's what is that?
There's nothing wrong with it.
What does that mean?
I
don't know what that means. I just see how you are, what you are, the legacy you're leaving behind. Do you think it's enough to warrant your second term in office as a senator, or is it a senator you'll go for again? What is your ambition? How far can you go politically?
I leave it up to the great people who voted for me. I'll go back to them. I speak with them to vote for me. So it depends on how you relate with your people. I never let my people down. The people of Nairobi voted for me. Recently, I have a problem with the. I can take you back again with the county government. The Nairobi Finance Bill, whereby the county government raised the land rates by 100%. If you're paying 1 million, you're now paying 2 million. I went to court. I tabled the same case before the Senate and in court, and I got orders in my favor.
If all the leaders in this country are faced with problems or similar problems, would you advocate for them to call the president, put him on speakerphone, and sort out their problems there and then through the president?
It depends on the problem they are facing at that particular juncture.
So it depends.
This was a very serious problem. Problem now we are referring to is a very clear, serious problem. Here are innocent Kenyans who bought these lands genuinely, who did their relevant searches before they bought this land, who paid the relevant transfer fees to the previous government, the Nusumkati government, the Moi government, whatever. I don't want to go into details. They got title deeds. These are genuine Kenyans who are paying land rates to the county government.
Did you care whether the president knew it was a private call or it was a speakerphone, and did he talk to you after that?
I think I don't have to repeat myself, Mr. Mohammed. The president is my friend. He's more than a brother to me. I trust him. He trusts me. He doesn't let me down. I don't let him down. So this is a president who is serving Kenyans. And when he stopped the demolition immediately,